Atmanaman. Welcome to Om Tathastu, and this is Manisha Dukia. Today we will take up a topic, forgiveness. We all undergo through this once in our lifetime, or a couple of times in our lifetimes. As it is rightly said that the ego exists on misery. More the misery, more the nourishment for it. In blissful moments, the ego totally disappears, and vice versa. If the ego disappears, bliss starts showering on you. If you want the ego, you cannot forgive. You cannot forget, particularly the hurts, wounds, insults, humiliations, nightmares. Not only that, you will also go on exaggerating them. Til ka taad banana. You will tend to forget all that has been beautiful in your life. You will not remember joyous moments. They serve no purpose as far as the ego is concerned. Joy is like poison to the ego, and misery is like vitamins. Actually, the topic is why it is so difficult to forgive. Ego. You will have to understand the whole mechanism of the ego. If you try to forgive, that is not real forgiveness. With effort, you will only repress. You can forgive only when you understand the stupidity of the whole game that goes on within your mind. The total absurdity of it all has to be seen through and through. Otherwise, you will repress in one form, it will assert in another form. The ego lives on the negative because the ego is basically a negative phenomenon. And how can you say no to bliss? You can say no to misery. You can say no to the agony of life. How can you say no to the flowers and the stars and the sunset and all that is beautiful around? And the whole existence is full of it. It is full of, like as we say, roses, but you go on picking the thorns. You will have a great investment in those thorns, because where attention goes, their energy flows and their things go. No doubt the rose has got thorns also along with it. What your attention goes on. For centuries you have been told to forgive, but the ego can live through forgiving. It can start having a new nourishment through the idea that I have forgiven. It is actually true. I have even forgiven my enemies. I am no ordinary person. And remember perfectly well, one of the fundamentals of life is that the ordinary person is one who thinks that he is not ordinary. The average person is one who thinks that he is not average. The moment you accept your ordinariness, you become extraordinary. The moment you accept your ignorance, the first ray of light has entered your being. The first flower has bloomed. The spring is not far away. So, on the one hand, you want to forget and forgive, because the only way to forget is to forgive. If you do not forgive, you cannot forget. But on the other hand, there is a deeper involvement. Unless you see that involvement, nobody can help you. The beautiful statement will be remembered by you, but you will not become part of that beautiful climate that happens once you forgive. They will remain alien. Beautiful, at least it appeals intellectually, but existentially you will come on living the same old way. That is why I don't say to you forgive. I don't say to you don't hate. Instead I say forgive. Instead I say love. I don't say to you to drop all your sins and become virtuous. Man has tried all of it and it has failed completely. My work is totally different. I say bring light into your being. Don't be bothered by all these fragments of darkness. This entire piece I have taken from Osho international. My experience has been that you cannot keep fragrance and something very rotten at the same time. Like you cannot keep flowers and you cannot keep garbage. Even if you keep both of them together, the smell of garbage will take over the smell of the flowers, the roses. So, blaming somebody and not forgiving somebody is like getting rotten from inside. And that smell of getting rotten emanates outside. That whatever is inside travels outside. So that rotten smell also travels outside. So if you want to be happy, if you want to be free, if you want to be productive, you have to forgive, not for others but for yourself. If you want the smell of roses to come from within you, you have to forgive, because garbage has its own smell. Thorns have got their own nature of pricking, and flowers have got their own nature of fragrance. You have to decide what you want. Once you decide that you want to forgive, either you can practice it yourself, doing it yourself, Ho'oponopono technique. Many other techniques are there. If you want my support, there are various techniques with which I can also help you, and you can connect with me on my WhatsApp or Telegram number 799911099595. Just drop me a message, either WhatsApp or Telegram, if you genuinely want to my support on forgiveness and happiness. Once you forgive, and if you're able to do it yourself, well and fine. If you need my support for forgiveness, for happiness, for any challenge that you're facing in your life, I'm there to mentor you, to guide you, to hold your hand. It can be personal or professional. It's up to you to decide what you want. You can connect with me in Hindi or English language. माफ़ी आप दूसरों के लिए नहीं, आप खुद के लिए करते हैं माफ़ किसी को, क्योंकि एक इंसान एक समय में या तो अपने अंदर वो सड़न की बदबू रहता है, क्योंकि अगर हम माफ़ नहीं करते तो हम अंदर से खुद भी सड़ते हैं, वो कचड़े की बदबू हमारे अंदर से आती है। और यदि हमने माफ़ कर दिया तो हम एक पंछी की तरह बहुत हल्के हो सकते हैं, उड़ान भर सकते हैं। वो चंदन की खुशबू हमारे अंदर से भी आती है। दोनों चीज़ तो एक साथ नहीं हो सकती कि कचरा भी अंदर हो और चंदन भी अंदर हो, तो कचरा हावी हो जाएगा। यदि आपको लाइफ में कोई समस्या है, आप फॉरगिव नहीं कर पा रहे, माफ़ नहीं कर पा रहे, तो बहुत सारी टेक्निक्स हैं, आपको पता होगा, आप उसको अपनाना शुरू करिए आज से ही। और आपको नहीं पता है तो आप मेरे से संपर्क करिए हैप्पीनेस के लिए, फॉरगिवनेस के लिए। अगर कोई पर्सनल या प्रोफेशनल चैलेंज है, आप हाउसवाइफ है, स्टूडेंट है, प्रोफेशनल है, बिजनेसमैन है, कोई भी है, आप मेरी मदद ले सकते हैं। और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों के साथ इस वीडियो को साझा करें। प्लीज़ शेयर दिस वीडियो विद मैक्सिमम एंड सब्सक्राइब द चैनल, बिकॉज आई विल बी शेयरिंग many such things totally free of cost on this channel. So I request you to subscribe it, share it with maximum, and any challenges which you are not able to cope up and you need my support, either you can drop me a message on my WhatsApp number or Telegram number, or below this video also you can connect with me. My WhatsApp or Telegram number is 799911099595. Connect with your name, your challenge for which you are looking for support from me, or you can do it below the video also. That's all. जय हिंद। आपकी ज़िंदगी आपको सब कुछ दे, जिससे आपको अच्छा स्वास्थ्य मिले, आपको कामयाबी मिले, आपको सुकून हो, और खुशी आपके कदम चूमे। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।